Yes, sir. We live, baby.
Time for some fire.
Just about time for some electromagnetic.
Going in tonight. Going in, chat. Yo, get into it. Time to rate it up.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking.
Yes, that jam. Jam.
given time. Well, never fear, because we're going to make this easy for you. Raiders, Speranza is in need of your help once again, but in order to fight back the Arcs and liberate the underground city, you're gonna need a bigger arsenal. My name is Kodiak, this is Legacy Gaming, and in this video we'll share how to plan for the future, save essential items, and
Oh, I
upgrade
set
your
up here,
workbenches
chat.
without
Wanna
falling
check this
behind.
out.
With Arc Raiders launch in the rearview mirror, it's time to think about some upgrades. Free loadouts are all well and good, but if you want the best loot and honestly the best time topside, you'll need to start installing workbenches, upgrading them, and crafting better equipment. This can be a daunting task, especially when you don't know what items you're going to need at any given time. Well, never fear, because we're going to make this easy for you, working down the list of workbenches and sharing the items needed to upgrade them to max level all at once. We're going to do this in the workbench priority order, something we talk about in our Wish I Knew Sooner tips and tricks video. Before you get knee-deep in your crafting endeavors, you're going to want to upgrade Scrappy the Rooster. He is the backbone of your operation topside, and every time you return from a raid, he'll greet you with some basic materials, which you can claim and use however you see fit. Depending on Scrappy's rank, you'll receive more of those same resources after every run, so your goal should be to upgrade Scrappy to max level as soon as possible. This will allow you to craft more efficiently, sell off spare resources for coin, and supply a steady stream of assorted seeds, which you can then use to buy items at Celeste. In order to fully upgrade Scrappy to level 5, here's the list of items you'll need. First is a dog collar. You can find this in residential points of interest on any map. Personally, our team likes to hit up Pattern
Yo,
House, Ruby Residence,
welcome
and
in.
Gale Apartments on the north side of Dam Battlegrounds.
Time to rate it up,
Because
chat.
they're so
I see you
close
on
in
YouTube
proximity,
side. Let's go.
It's easy to hit all three and then extract with a fair amount of loot. You'll need 3 lemons and 15 apricots. These are 2 of the organic items you'll need as part of various Scrappy upgrades, and the best time to find these is during the Lush Blooms event. This event can spawn on any map, but we prefer to run it on Buried City because it's smaller. When the map event is active, small wicker baskets will be placed in inconspicuous areas around the map. Find these and loot them for a handful of organic materials. These spawn locations are consistent every round, so what I found to be effective is to quickly hit 3 or 4 baskets, extract, and then do it again. You'll walk away with dozens of items, and for the most part, it's a safe exercise for a well-meaning stealthy raider. Lemons and apricots can also be found on fruit trees in both Buried City and Blue Gate. On Buried City, you'll find interactable trees at Murano Park around the water. On Blue Gate, you'll find similar trees in the Olive Grove, which we'll talk about more in a second. You'll also need 6 prickly pears. These can also be found in the baskets during the Lush Blooms event, but you can also sometimes find them at the base of any cactus plant. I wouldn't focus all your efforts checking every cactus, but as you're running around collecting baskets, it's a good habit to get into. You'll also need 6 olives. The same thing applies here. Olives can be found in baskets, but they can also be found in the Olive Grove point of interest in the southwestern part of the Blue Gate map. You can find these on the ground or by interacting with the larger trees in this area. The smaller trees will drop lemons. Then there's the cat bed. This is a trinket found only in residential areas. Given that it's an uncommon item, it's a bit more elusive than your run-of-the-mill trinkets. You'll also need 12 mushrooms. These are more organic items that you can find in baskets during Lush Blooms, as well as a few notable locations across various maps. But the best spot is on Spaceport. Head to this location here, and in the trench, you'll find multiple mushrooms growing out of this tree. Finally, you'll need 3 very comfortable pillows. These can be found in residential points of interest, and not unlike the cat bed, are uncommon, which means they're a bit more elusive.
That's the homie was
Back on the fact you'll need to
earlier.
find 3 of them, and yeah, this one might take them. upgrading
Excuse me.
Scrappy benefits you across the board, which is why it's one of the first things you should aim to do in the game. One of the most important workbenches you can install and upgrade is the Gunsmith. It's here where you'll be able to craft weapons that you learn from blueprints, create attachments that increase the effectiveness of your weapons, and upgrade your weapons, increasing their performance. I want to point out that nothing currently in the game increases your weapon damage, so while there are certainly things you can do to give yourself an advantage over other raiders, it's not as cut and dry as comparing the damage output of one gun to another at various levels. That being said, things like increasing your magazine size, reducing reload speed, and other benefits that happen as you upgrade weapons do factor into your potential damage output.
Introducing TZ1, the one trading platform you'll ever need. Fast.
In order to fully install your Gunsmith and upgrade it to level 3, here's the list of items you'll need: 20 metal parts and 30 rubber parts. Both metal and rubber parts are basic building blocks that you can obtain a number of ways, either by recycling items that you scavenge during raids, looting from containers in the world, or purchasing. As you end up getting into the project system, you'll end up having to commit a lot of these basic resources if you look to engage with that system, so always look to build up your reserves of these items. You'll also need 3 rusted tools. These can be found in mechanical points of interest on any map. You'll also need 5 mechanical components. You can get these a number of ways, so pick your poison. First is to craft them at a level 1 refiner. This is the most straightforward way, but you will burn through your supplies of metal and rubber parts. You can also loot them in mechanical points of interest on the map, including those beige trucks you often run past on the outskirts of maps. Finally, you can obtain them when you recycle a number of different items, primarily uncommon tier weapons and a number of blue mechanical parts. Then there are the 8 Wasp drivers. These are a guaranteed drop from the Arc Wasps, so get comfortable shooting their engines for a clean and efficient kill. You'll also need 3 rusted gears. This might be the most elusive item currently in the game due to the fact that you can only find them in industrial points of interest. One of the best spots is the warehouse complex underground on the Blue Gate map. There you'll find loads of car wrecks, and if you breach and search these, you have a decent shot at finding rusted gears. You'll also need 5 advanced mechanical components. These are rare, refined materials that you can find in mechanical areas, but really the best way to obtain these is by crafting them at a refiner rank 2. Each advanced mechanical component costs 2 steel springs and 2 mechanical components. Finally, there's the 4 Sentinel firing cores. These can only be looted from the large Sentinel sniper turrets in the game. These do have set spawn locations on each map, but aren't always guaranteed to be there, so keep your eyes out. A few notable locations include on the underside of the stairwell near the control tower in Dam Battlegrounds, and overlooking the launch tower approach on the east side of the spaceport map. As with all Arc enemies, turrets included, you'll want to use a weapon that fires heavy ammunition to quickly dispatch this dangerous emplacement. With your items collected, you can fully install and upgrade your Gunsmith, move on to the next bench.
We'll check the rest on the next little break here. Let's get to it. Ooh, I know. Get the audio real quick. Let's get it. Yeah, we need so much basic chat. Been clowning too much. I can't say that won't happen again though. Let's get it. For the free. Try to get some of the basics. Can we just sell this guy? Give it to somebody, some of that. I'm not gonna do that. I was putting that shit we needed, bro. Like cat bed. Some cheese somehow. Go ahead and just a few of those Toros. Guys modded up. Toro. Click. See what happened with that? We ended up putting that in there. I don't understand that. Can we take the medium shit? Equipped to that or something? Oh.
Listen, last call is at 9:30. I'm not going to feel like it.
Zip it up. Let's grab it. Oh, they got practice range? What is this? Did I overlook this or what, chat? What? Sleep? Where they at? I don't know. No telling with me, chat. Got so much random going on in life. Over my way. Y'all only knew. Alright. Going in for the win. Get me keyed up over here. Okay. Surveillance. Shield recharges.
Welcome in. Try not to trip over the good stuff.
Red. Using that charming. Had some. Nice.
We've had to build our topside infrastructure in stages.
Okay, man.
Our engineers keep being chased off by one danger or another.
Okay, chat. Let's get it.
Alright, Coopers, let's go goop on some Coopers.
Let's go. Let's go, H2O.
This is Apollo. Gate still standing, Raider? You'll find the unfinished structures scattered around the valley. Look for construction signs and cones. My previous crew came under heavy fire before they could finish up.
Right here at the refugees, look for the things.
By the fort.
Alright, copy that.
Moving.
We need 4, I got 1. They're gonna be all around these little bunkers.
That Olive Grove.
I'm kissing on site too, so if anyone shows up, they're getting the kistles.
Not really.
Alright, then.
Word up. HDR. That looks completely different from the stream. Black is black. I gotta fix that, chat. Give myself away trying to see in the shadows here.
I got one of these batteries. What do we do with that? Where are we bringing
There
it?
should be cells, a place to put the cell inside somewhere. Should be able to put it in there. I think we need 2 more.
I think I got it. Maybe it opened something specific, but...
Yeah, we need another fuel cell to go over here.
Generator, out here, on me.
I got it. Where does it go? Next to the hatch?
Should be one on the side.
Okay.
I think we're just missing one after that.
Goop, 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 goop. Fucking Ruma Goop hate to see a couple white boys coming.
Get anything good?
I got a Berletta. And Oro. That's it.
Snitch. Reporting.
Yeah, fucking, you know, snitch scanner.
Let's go to those gunshots.
Copy that.
Bombardier, the ruined homestead.
Anybody have any shotgun shells?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, they're getting done.
Rocketeer, there. There.
Some more people over there.
Got it. Let's go.
If they take it out, then we
They're gonna try to get there if they fucking survive.
Raider, by the house.
Yep, just wait.
Yep. Copy.
We can push back right again.
First.
Yep, I'm trailing him.
There, by that building. Over there.
He's up here, he's up here, he's up here, he's up here. Got him, got one. He's over there behind those bushes, those rocks. He's peeking right now. Oh god. He's gonna get tore up by those things. Do they have a noise grenade they could throw over there?
Down there.
He's peeking out over to here.
He saw me, I was gonna try to clip him. Dang.
He's got the droid's got his sight now.
Thing leaves in 15 seconds. Let's go.
Did you get him or you took off?
He fucking got pushed away. Nice. GG's.
It's hard to reach my level.
snap hook.
Don't stall. You'll thank me later.
Lance.
Is that sand in your hair from the storm or just a bold fashion choice? I can patch up most wounds, but a broken heart? That's gonna cost extra.
gentle reminder to keep an eye out for those salvage sites for Tien Wen. It may be just what we need to get her to pull her weight.
Avoid that area. Attack! Down here! Let's go to water treatment control.
Got it.
I've got a damn surveillance key.
It's a bunch of kids. I wouldn't trust them for a second.
Yeah.
If you guys play any Gobi fans, pass them my way.
Okay, got you. Man, shit, forever.
You fool! Now all of China knows we're here!
Turn it off! Turn it off! Oh my god, thank you God.
Hey, look, a battery. Someone should shove that up their ass. They're gonna need that later on. So in the upgrade, Cole. All right, fine. I'll boof it. Ugh.
Leaper, over there.
They're fighting a leaper.
Yo, welcome in.
Get in! Don't forget to loot the lockers. That's where all the good stuff's at. Never mind, I lied.
Fireball burner.
Hey, Patina blueprint.
Are we still going to dam or what?
Yeah, let's go.
Dam's a Weston! We ambush upstairs. You. Oh my god. I really hate to be that guy, but you do.
Door. Danger in there. You don't want it in the PGO.
No. It's like going into my room and saying these are my clothes.
I don't know you realize, but there is a team above us. And I don't want to rely on Stitcher.
We're leaving.
Head home at the water treatment elevator. Copy. Got a wasp overhead. Wasp up there.
Well, you're going the farthest way. Yeah, extraction's about to close. North one's about to close. The one on that's the close to the other one.
Water treatment control.
Down here. Look there. Got a wasp up there.
Be wary of her left.
Got shot at. It's been a long way.
If you we've had to build our top.
I've been pestering Tianwen for a while now, trying to get her to help out around here. Her customer service is questionable, but she's a wizard with a wrench.
Long term, you're going to want your refiner up and running as soon as possible. This allows you to craft refined materials that are necessary for a number of more advanced recipes. You might not see the value immediately, but as you start evolving your loadouts, it becomes an essential workstation.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. I first ditched big wireless and started using Mint Mobile way back in 2019.
In order to fully install your refiner and upgrade it to level 3, here's the list of items that you'll need. 60 metal parts. This is one of the basic materials in the game and can be found in a number of different ways. Like all base materials, you'll receive these from Scrappy after every raid, and you can also purchase them from Celeste using assorted seeds. 5 arc power cells. These are lootable items that you can obtain from any of the minor arc enemies in the game, such as wasps, hornets, snitches, ticks, etc. You can also recycle them from the advanced arc power cells that drop from the more elite arc enemies, such as the Bombardier, Bastion, and Rocketeer. 3 toasters. These rare items can be found in residential areas, and since they're not trinkets, we've been able to find them in abundance. Any residential POI will do, but our preferred location are the abandoned the gunsmith. It's here where you'll be able to craft weapons that you learn from blueprints, create attachments that increase the effectiveness of your weapons, and upgrade your weapons, increasing their performance. I want to point out that nothing currently in the game increases your weapon damage, so while there are certainly things you can do to give yourself an advantage over other raiders, it's not as cut and dry as comparing the damage output of one gun to another at various levels. That being said, things like increasing your magazine size, reducing reload speed, and other benefits that happen as you upgrade weapons do factor into your potential damage output. In order to fully install your gunsmith and upgrade it to level 3, here's the list of items you'll need. 20 metal parts and 30 rubber parts. Both metal and rubber parts are basic building blocks that you can obtain a number of ways, either by recycling items that you scavenge during raids, looting from containers in the world, or purchasing. As you end up getting into the project system, you'll end up having to commit a lot of these basic resources if you look to engage with that system, so always look to build up your reserves of these items. You'll also need 3 rusted tools. These can be found in mechanical points of interest on any map. You'll also need 5 mechanical components. You can get these a number of ways, so pick your poison. First is to craft them at a level 1 refiner. This is the most straightforward way, but you will burn through your supplies of metal and rubber parts. You can also loot them in mechanical points of interest on the map, including those beige trucks you often run past on the outskirts of maps. Finally, you can obtain them when you recycle a number of different items, primarily uncommon tier weapons and a number of blue mechanical parts. Then there are the 8 wasp drivers. These are a guaranteed drop from the arc wasps, so get comfortable shooting their engines for a clean and efficient kill. You'll also need 3 rusted gears. This might be the most elusive item currently in the game due to the fact that you can only find them in industrial points of interest. One of the best spots is the warehouse complex underground on the Blue Gate map. There you'll find loads of car wrecks, and if you breach and search these, you have a decent shot at finding rusted gears. You'll also need 5 advanced mechanical components. These are rare, refined materials that you can find in mechanical areas, but really the best way to obtain these is by crafting them at a refiner rank 2. Each advanced mechanical component costs 2 steel springs and 2 mechanical components. Finally, there's the 4 Sentinel firing cores. These can only be looted from the large Sentinel sniper turrets in the game. These do have set spawn locations on each map, but aren't always guaranteed to be there, so keep your eyes out. A few notable...
Alright, chat. I'm putting back on with some Battlefield. Be back on here in a bit. Resetting.